Okay, let's take 10 seconds and give you my disclaimer. Once you do this repair, your GoPro is no longer waterproof. Also, if you screw it up, it's your fault. I don't want to hear anything about it. It's just simple. You need a razor blade and a heat gun and some glue, and you'll be done in 10 minutes. Okay, first thing, pop that battery door off, grab your heat gun, and heat over here in this lower corner first. That's the best place to start. That's where the thickest material is, and that's going to be the best place to get the razor blade inserted to start pulling the back frame and screen off. You have to heat around there for about 10 to 15 seconds. Don't overheat it. You'll cook the plastic. Ask me how I know. Also, on the end where the battery compartment is, don't overheat that because that will warp the frame of the GoPro. Now you just take your razor blade and start dragging it along the glue line of the back screen. Again, this lower corner is the best place to go. We want to get all the glue out of there. That's going to give us a place to push the razor blade in to start popping the screen off the back. This is just a special glue that GoPro uses that I think makes it harder on us to repair it, so we'll throw these in the garbage or buy a new one. Just keep going back and adding heat. That'll keep separating the glue. Now, I've done about 25 of these things so far for people, and for my own, I'm buying 13s on the eBay for sometimes $50 a piece because people don't think they can fix them. The screen is available on AliExpress for about $20. You can find them less on some days. Make sure you get the screen with the frame, not the screen that they sell on Amazon, because it comes without the frame. Then you'll never get that screen out of that back frame, ever. There you go. Once you get the screen loosened up with the glue, just take a small screwdriver and start pushing the screwdriver in to wedge the screen a little more. Apply a little more heat, and the screen will just start working its way loose, and you just continue going all the way around the screen that way. Once you get to the end towards the battery cover, again, be really careful there that you don't pop that or break that little thin piece of plastic that goes over the battery compartment, just like that. A little bit of heat, a little twisting, and it'll eventually just pop right off. Sometimes you may have to take a knife and cut a little bit more glue. Be careful, don't cut the fingers. That hurts. Again, ask me how I know. Now, once you get the screen to pop loose on this end, everything gets really easy from here. This is just takes time and patience, which, you know, patience is not my virtue either, but it works. Again, don't overheat this end because you will warp that thin piece of plastic over the battery compartment. And here we go. Once that's loose, you just pop it like that right off the back of the camera. Then you'll have your two cables. These are just two ribbon cables that are inside. You take any plastic tool that you have and you'll snap these connectors right off. They just pop right down on the back inside of the camera, and there you go. Real simple. Now, there is this little piece of clay looking material on the back of the panel that came off with it. Just take that off and put it back in the back of the GoPro. That helps with vibration resistance. Okay, new screen from AliExpress. Real simple. You just will push those connectors back down on the back of the camera connectors. You'll feel them pop into place. There's nothing real super special about them. Just do it gently, and you'll feel them lock down into place. Now it's time to put the glue on, but we're going to test it first before we get it all glued back together. And for you guys that need extra batteries, I found these KF Concepts batteries to be the best on the market out there, and inexpensive as well. Hey, look at that. Screen works. There you go. Now it's time to glue this thing on. The best glue I've found, and I've tried everything from Permatex to whatever, this T7000 glue from Amazon. It has a real sharp needle point on it. It's somewhat flexible once it dries, but I believe this may be what the factory uses. It's what I found recommended by a lot of guys that do this stuff in the shop every day. You just hold the screen off to one side, put the glue on, and we'll hold the screen off to the other side. Get the glue on there, and we'll be ready to wrap this thing up. And we'll use our handy dandy MEPS King battery strap over there. That's what's going to tie everything down for us. I mean, it's worth the buying a couple of motors for your FPV drone to get the strap for free, right? And while I'm getting the screen tied down, let's talk about it. Please help me out here. I hate to say these words. I hate to hear them on every YouTube video. Like it, subscribe. I'm going to be doing a GoPro video for repairing of GoPros that have been submerged and had water in them. I've done a few. I found out that I can resurrect them as long as they haven't been in the salt water. And that's it. If you like FPV footage, especially the desert in Nevada, you'll see a lot of it here. All right, there we go. Give it a few hours to dry and we'll be in business.